Hey, it's Bethany. Did you know that eating when you're stressed out can actually cause weight gain? Wouldn't it be easier if we just craved a large veggie-filled salad when we're stressed out? Unfortunately, it seems to be the opposite. We tend to look for comfort in foods when we're stressed out or anxious. Not only do our choices seem to change when we're stressed, but our body actually processes food differently when we're under stress. We move into the fight or flight mode, which also puts us into metabolic stress. Your hormones are naturally programmed to release chemicals like adrenaline and cortisol when you feel stressed. Elevated amounts of these hormones regularly give us feelings of hunger, putting us on an endless cycle of reaching for comfort foods and eating more than we need. Another side effect, as if we need another one, right, is a slower metabolism because those stress hormones being released actually slow down the wiring for our rewards, and our cortisol levels trick us into wanting more fat and sugar. We automatically head towards those comfort foods during times of stress. I don't know about you, but there have been times when I've been really stressed, and my number one go-to is dark chocolate or nut butter and honey, period. That's just the way it is. And sometimes I dip the dark chocolate into nut butter and honey. Just saying, I am human too. So I've learned all this, and I practice it with myself. And finally, one of the most significant factors for making poor eating choices when you're stressed out is lack of sleep. Lack of sleep affects the chemicals that control your appetite, which can begin another seemingly endless cycle of that hamster wheel. And if you've ever slept in a room with a hamster, my grandson has a hamster that he wanted me to sleep with. The hamster goes all night long on that little thing, let me tell you. So make sleep a priority without the hamster and the hamster wheel, and aim for 7 to 8 hours a night of sleep, even if you have to rearrange the schedule that you're accustomed to. But now that you know where your stress is taking you, you can do something about it. First of all, name your stressors. What are the top things that cause you to stress? For me, number one is if something's up with my kids. Number two is if I don't sleep, I get stressed during the day. I can handle the day less well. We call it less brain reserves. And third, probably, I simply allow too much to be on my plate, not my food plate necessarily. Often it transfers there, but just too many balls to juggle. So one of the things that can help with all of this is it's important to fit in exercise in your schedule, even if all you do is take time for a 10-minute brisk walk. Because when you do sit down for a meal, we'll be better able to practice mindfulness instead of zoning out in front of the phone or the television. And stress is something that we can't eradicate completely, but we can cause a lot of the stress we undergo to move out of our lives. For example, we feel stressed because we're unorganized, unprepared, and our home is in disarray. Well, these are all very common reasons for being under stress, and they're so fixable. And sometimes we think they're not because we think we don't have enough time. Time abundance is a really great study. If you're interested in it, let me know because I'll speak more about it. Make a plan to tackle the things that are causing you stress and start chipping away at them slowly. It doesn't have to, maybe your house is a mess. Just 10 minutes, I'm going to do this little piece. You'll be amazed at how much your digestion improves, your sleep quality improves, and you'll feel lighter. I'd love to hear you share with me what stresses you out, and that way I can help you even more. So I look forward to hearing from you. Please comment below or send me an email, life@bethanyperry.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a beautiful day.